Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the lands of Aecathan. Just us. No professionals, no fancy tech, just a group of women playing an all-original game of Dungeons & Dragons. I'm Jeff, your game master, and here's what happened last time. The group, sans Athgar, was at the Ivory's Wrath for dinner, and Tasha was performing. A messenger arrived with a note for Gwen saying that Athgar wanted to meet with her, so she departed. Aribell, Bo, and Zorith stuck around to finish hearing Tasha perform. And right around midnight or so, Aloric announced that he was closing the Wrath, and eventually everyone went home except for Zorith, who stuck around to chat with Aloric. And for her, the evening ended with Zorith and Aloric's first kiss, which completely flummoxed Zorith. The next morning, Aribell got up, started to work on breakfast. Gwen and Athgar arrived, having been at his house all night. Tasha and Zorith both woke up, and when the four and Athgar were together before anyone else arrived, Gwen revealed that she and Athgar are now a couple, and Athgar asked the group to give him and Gwen space to figure this whole thing out and to sort of save any mockery over the inevitable stumbles that one or both of them might make. Then Sar arrived with baked goods and expressed how happy he was that everyone was okay and said that people should have had more faith in them. Then Arelakis arrived and immediately asked Athgar, "What did you say to your father?" And so Athgar sort of recounted his confrontation with his dad the day before. And Bo then comes down for breakfast, and with the entire group together, they bring Arelakis up to date on what was happening with the Thuilnu in Ballinamard, what their immediate plans are, and advised him on what he should be on the lookout for in Thunder's Edge in case the Thuilnu attempted something similar there. And that is where we pick up.
That's a lot.
Yep. So, everybody's still sitting at the breakfast table.
I'm just going to drink my coffee.
Mm-hmm. Is that how it ended?
Yeah.
Did I not go back upstairs?
You did not yet.
Okay.
Arelakis kind of finishes his coffee and sighs contentedly. All right. Anything else I should know before I go back and beard the Lion clan and its dairn?
Good luck to you.
Nah. Like I said, probably going to be taking a vacation soon, so that'll be fun.
I mean, we discussed this. You'd be pushed on vacation unnaturally, and then you were going to come find us. Is that what that was?
No, I'm going to go find the rest of your people on your contact list that I don't already know, so I'll be able to do ascending from that point on.
Right.
I'm just going to, hop around the land for a while. I think I might try and actually speed things up. Ought to be a lot of fun to have a meeting with his lordship and tell him that, yes, I did meet with all of you, and yes, I did hear Athgar's side of the conversation with him, and that I side with Athgar.
Those are the fun conversations to have.
I'll be out by noon.
Athgar, would it be okay with you if I sent your dad a little note?
Oh, gods. Sure.
Oh, wow. Unwise, but... I mean...
Even if I say no, you're going to send it anyway, so I might
That's
as well
not
just
true.
say sure. Although
That's not
I
true.
would request that maybe you let me see it before you send it, just in case there's a couple suggestions that I could make to soften whatever it is you're about to say.
You definitely may see it, and if you asked me not to and had a good reason, I would listen to that before I decided whether or not to do it.
And I don't mean
So I'm
that
just
as
going to go over to an area that would have paper and pen,
Probably
and
in the
I
living room.
quickly write a note. It's very quick,
Oh.
and then I bring it back
she's
over and I
doing
show it
now.
to you. Oh yes. Well, I figured I'll send it with Aerolacus.
Let me guess. It says get bent.
No,
What
Oh, all right.
although it is that brief.
what does it say?
I show it to you, and it simply says, "It's me, Gwen." That's all
Oh.
it says.
I don't know if he'll get it.
I don't know if he'll get it either, but
That's really funny.
We'll see.
Athgar looks at Aerolacus. You'll let us know if he does? I'm pretty sure you'll be able to hear it wherever you are. So that's happened
Might as well
now.
just,
So that's happened now too?
what's
What?
happened?
The two of you finally worked your shit out? Oh, we're trying. But
A work in progress?
you're both aware of it. Like, you've talked to each other about it now. Well, yes.
Yes.
Last night. Oh, well, at
That's
least you
okay.
did.
We're giving them time and space to figure it out, because apparently everybody is just all up in there wants to be huggy-kissy.
What?
I don't recall saying that.
Nope. I got a kiss. And I do not know if I want one. I mean, I have one now, but I don't know if I did. But I have one.
I'm sorry. Who kissed you?
I'm
Aloric,
hoping it was Aloric.
Aloric kissed you?
And this is why you were sprawled out on your bed, passed out.
I wasn't passed out. I was...
Well,
Thinking.
No. I was trying to get my breath back, because I don't know. Anyhow.
Was it a nice kiss?
It was unexpected.
Does that necessarily make it not nice? Asking for a friend.
you're asking for Aloric.
He's a friend.
You can't go back and say
Yeah.
that's not okay.
I'm not
I
asking
just-
for Aloric.
I just shoot
Oh,
after a dirty
For
look.
yourself?
And I say, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Okay.
And I will respect your wishes.
As I think will we all.
I'm going to my room. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, so... I'm gonna go.
If you change your mind, I'm always here.
Thanks.
Thank you for breakfast. Thank you especially for the information. And, thanks for making my life interesting, Athgar.
Please don't forget to deliver my note.
Oh, I'm your delivery boy.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I'll be gone by mid-morning.
I thought this might hasten things a bit.
I can see it now. Hand him the note, look him in the eye, and say, I'll be packed and gone by mid-morning.
Well,
Oh, wow.
it's efficient. I mean, it's like ripping off the bandage, you know? all at once.
No, that's what the pup did. What you're doing is ripping off the bandage and then sticking a finger in the wound.
Maybe a little lemon juice.
Oh,
Sure. Honestly, though, he has so much worse coming. I mean, if that's as bad as it gets, then he doesn't deserve to be the leader of Thunder's Edge.
If anybody's looking at me, I grin an evil grin. But if nobody's not, then you can't tell.
Well, you see, because he's like sitting, on the corner from you. Bo is kind of like, I didn't say anything.
Oh, Athgar,
Well,
I didn't ask.
Get it.
Did you want to change anything?
Did I want? What? Huh?
Athgar.
Athgar, did you want to change anything in the note?
No.
Athgar. Not.
Oh.
Not Aerolocus.
What he said. No. I mean, there's 3 words. What's to change?
Well, if you didn't want him to know, I would respect that.
The bard in me envisioned more dramatic scenarios, but it's your message to tell as much as mine, and if you would prefer to do it this way, then that's fine.
He may not even get it. If he doesn't, then you'll still have your moment of drama.
No,
If he does,
no,
then
he's gonna get it. One way or
will
another.
you see to that?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, you probably wouldn't have kept it to yourself anyway, would you?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's none of his business.
I appreciate your discretion.
No, it's none of his business. And it, last night, it's new. So,
Oh,
you don't need that.
Eh.
I'm old and I've been a bachelor for a very long time, but I remember.
I know it's none of our business, Gwen. But it has been 12 hours-ish, and you guys are taking it slow and seeing what happens. Do you want to tell him where if it doesn't work, he gets to rub that in Athgar's face?
If it doesn't work, he'll be relieved.
I don't care anymore.
Okay.
I'm adamant that his opinion is no longer going to be the driving force in my life. So whatever he has to say...
And I figure even if... Yeah. We get to enjoy the moment regardless.
Yes. Well, that sounds healthy. All right.
Sort of.
I hope you don't mind. I'm not going to walk back.
Why would we mind?
Too much time in the Inner Enclave. They get tetchy about people doing magic unannounced. So.
Will you let us know, Aerolocus?
Oh, yeah. Because I'll let you
Thank
know
you.
as soon as I'm, officially out of town. Feel free to take bets on how long it'll be. Just let me know who wins that one. All right, well, good luck.
Good luck to you.
Mine's far less dangerous than yours. So. And he steps back and starts to speak. And
Well,
He legitimately should have just used the circle. Ah,
nah.
I giggle. I walk over and sit on the couch.
are we adjourning to the living room?
Clean up because we'll be heading out pretty soon, right?
Well, we have
They can't
probably
hear you?
2.5 hours or so.
Oh.
Are we supposed to meet your paladins, or are they coming here?
I think we're supposed to meet them.
We tell him to come to the four home. I feel like we told him to come here.
We told him to
Okay.
come here at noon.
Okay.
Huh.
So it's 10.
Yeah. Like between
Okay.
9:30 and 10.
All right. Well, I didn't unpack, so I'm just gonna take a nap.
All right. I'm actually going to... Athgar is going to help Aribell clean up.
I'll be in my room.
She'll be in her bunk.
I just sit on the couch.
Okay. Bo comes wandering in and plops down on one of the other couches.
I look over at Bo. I said, Bo,
Hi.
you have a beau? A lover, a friend, someone who is more than just a friend?
Well, I don't have anyone constant. But I've got a few that I visit from time to time that are always happy to see
I don't
me.
really.
And,
Oh, okay.
and then, I'm off again.
Do you ever feel bad that one of them is going to want more and you don't know if you're going to be able to give more?
No, not really. Because we've had those discussions, and I've explained that, I'm basically a rover for the tower, and I go where they send me. And sometimes what I do is just long, and sometimes what I do is both long and dangerous. And, I explained that, there's no telling I may never come back each time I go out. So, don't be expecting anything. Just be happy if I show back up. It means I haven't died yet.
Right.
Mind if I
Okay.
ask you a question?
No.
This wasn't your first kiss, was it?
Yes.
Oh. Well, now I completely understand.
Yeah.
My first kiss knocked me in the arse. I mean, literally, I just fell backwards and just sat there. She thought it was hysterical. But I couldn't say anything.
Yeah. I don't know.
Second one was better, because I was expecting it. It wouldn't come as a shock and a pleasurable thing. It was just a pleasurable thing.
There was much shock. There was much shock involved. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
And this is the blue fellow, yes?
Yes.
Hmm?
I like him.
He
He's a
seems
friend.
very nice.
He's very nice. I don't know because I've not ever, and so I don't know.
Mm.
I would like to maybe, I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know.
Well, it sounds like you're going to have time to think about it.
Yeah.
Because
That's all I've been doing is thinking about it.
But we're going to be off doing things again. And there's no telling when the next time you're going to be back here is.
Why, I know.
So, I'd say just sort of let it roll over you while you've got the downtime. And just, feel it. And then once the feeling starts to settle a little, then maybe think about, okay, now what is that feeling I'm feeling?
Right.
But right now, you're not going to be able to make heads or tails of it.
Yeah, I know.
Just, if you can, enjoy being overwhelmed a little. It's only going to happen to you once.
That's true. Okay, good to know. Thanks.
Sure.
Settle up in the couch a little more.
He just sort of picks his feet up and leans back against the end of the couch and sticks his hands behind his head and just kind of sits there and closes his eyes. You can tell he's not sleeping, he's just relaxing.
Yeah.
So, alright, so, Tasha, what are you doing?
I am taking a nap
Okay.
in my room.
Alright. Alright, so,
Well, first I take about 5 minutes to laugh into my pillow, and then I take a nap.
okay.
Fuck you.
I didn't do it in front of you. What I do in my room is my business.
I know. I'm just saying, rude.
So, in the kitchen, cleaning up. Do you suppose Aloric knows what effect that had on her?
Well, I mean, I wasn't there, so I don't know how she reacted to him, but I think she's told him before that this is not something she has experience with, so hopefully he took that into consideration when he decided to do that.
That's an interesting object lesson.
Are you doing okay?
I think so. Lots of changes in the last day.
Yes.
And now I'm thinking about first kisses.
You two haven't gotten that far?
No.
Well, we definitely know Gwen's been kissed before.
Well, yes, so have I, but
Right.
not
right.
by me.
Right, but
Wait. Do you think Zori's never been kissed before?
well, when she said she'd never done any of that before, I presumed that meant she's never.
Oh, I
I don't think she's ever
interpreted-
had a relationship or anything before.
interpreted that to mean with Aloric, but you may be right. Goodness.
I think Gwen will probably expect it at some time where Zori probably didn't know to expect it.
Point well taken. I can't see Gwen reacting that way anyhow.
Now, whether you do, we'll see.
It all depends, I suppose, on who kisses who.
Are you happy?
I think I am. I definitely feel like I've taken 2 positive steps forward. One with my father, and one with Gwen.
I do feel a little bad for your father. You know, I'm in the minority on that.
Well, it is a cot he has been building for over 20 years, and now he's actually been forced to lie upon it. I can't imagine it's comfortable, but it's educational.
There's a lot of stuff wrapped in all of this for him.
I'm aware, but I'm also realizing that this is the only way there was ever going to be even the possibility that he would accept me as me.
I understand. And I hope you two find a way towards peace.
Well, I'll take my cues from him on that. If, when the next time we speak, he is civil, I will take that as an indication that he is willing to accept the change that he sees. And I will respond in kind. If not, then I won't.
It might take more than one time.
The horse is in his pasture, so to speak.
Hopefully how much he loves you will win out over the stubbornness.
If that's even true. I don't remember many instances where I could point to say, ah, yes, see, he loves me. Feels responsible, yes. Is embarrassed by, yes. Is angry with, absolutely. But loves? That will require some thought.
I'm sure he treats you much the same way his father treated him.
I didn't know my grandfather, so I can't say. Perhaps I should ask some of the older members of the clan. If they'd be willing to talk to me about it.
I think over time, your mother probably would have softened him as a father. And instead, losing her hardened him even more.
That's likely.
And so you've both lost out. On what could have been.
I have very few memories remaining of my mother. They fade.
You were very young.
Still, I'd like to keep the memories. I'm trying.
You write them down. You do have a gift with words.
I'll do that.
I would imagine You and your father never speak of her?
No, no. I don't think Father ever forgave her for dying.
I would imagine he's never forgiven himself.
Well, that would require introspection. Something else I've never seen any evidence of.
I can tell you that he has. And he probably does.
Well,
Whether he could have done anything or not.
I would assume that when it comes to Lord Tremaine, you are probably a better judge of his character than I am. My point of view is colored by many, many years of abrupt interactions.
And mine is swayed by the shared experiences he and I have.
If it's not inappropriate, let me just say that I wish he would behave more like you.
I'm not the leader of a city of barbarians. I have the luxury of expressing my feelings.
One of many changes I think this city needs.
You will be a good ruler, Malgar.
If I'm not supplanted.
That won't happen.
He may very well follow his minister's desires and find another woman to impregnate, thus providing him with a different heir.
He won't do that. I asked him about that once. He still loves your mother. He won't do that.
You have more faith in him than I do.
He'll learn to have more faith in you.
Which would be nice, but forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
I think this is the first time he's been forced to look at you as an adult. It'll take a little time.
If I actually managed to accomplish that, I will be both surprised and delighted.
Maybe after he calms down from Gwen's note.
Oh, God. Lady, did I do the right thing? I know I should not have goaded him with that last comment.
He does deserve it a little.
Yes, he does. But we'll see. Well, I suppose that I should run home and finish packing. So, Please
I'm
make
gonna-
please make sure that Gwen knows that I just went back to my house to get a few more things, and I will be back before you all leave.
Are you teleporting or traveling in disguise?
Traveling in disguise.
Okay.
I want to save the magics.
You know you're not supposed to go by yourself. I'm just saying what she would say.
I'm going to look like Aerolacus. I don't think anyone will bother me.
You're okay, and he did teleport, so
Yes.
all right. Be careful.
I will. And he heads out the door.
Zori,
Yes.
I was gonna take the rest of the food down to see if Zek wanted it. Do you want to come?
Yes. And I go with her.
He likes you more.
He tolerates all of us, I think.
Yes, but I think he likes you the best.
Well, possibly. Yes, we go down.
Okay.
I know I talked to him yesterday, and I said that I was going to get some stuff today from him, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if that is what we talked about. I don't know. You'll have to check. Tell me.
Okay.
I don't know. We go down.
Okay.
Knock,
No.
knock.
Yeah.
No.
What? Working.
Brought food?
Okay.
Do you have potions ready?
Some finishing up now.
Ah. About how long?
How much food you bring?
A lot?
He pauses and kind of looks over his shoulder.
Oh, is the door open?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Well,
thought we were just talking to the door.
We just knocked, so I don't know. Did he open it when he said what?
no.
Oh.
No. But
Well, come in.
Go ahead, Zori.
I take the food in my hands and I walk in.
Like a tray with all the.
Right, just like whoop, putting all the food in his face first before he even sees me.
Lots.
Yes.
Hmm. Five minutes.
Oh gosh, that's great. Okay. Whenever you're done, just come on up and you can have the food now and just bring up the potions later. Or when you're done.
What you need.
And I
Feel better or wake up.
I think wake up more and then maybe how many of us are there? 6, 7, 8? 8 feel betters? Do you have 8 feel betters?
Yep.
Okay. And as many as you can spare. Get betters.
Okay.
I paid you, right? If not, and then I start to like get a couple coins out, like gold coins, and put them on the table.
Too much.
Is that- no, just enough.
Nope, too much.
I slide one back towards me, painfully. Take it and put it in my bag again.
Okay.
Okay.
Bring potions and change.
All right. Hey, do you have people who can't pay at all? Oh no, you don't. You don't take money. How about? And I put the coin back on the table. This goes to someone else's potions.
Who?
I don't know. Whoever needs it.
You buy for People you don't know?
Yes.
Weird.
You take?
Okay.
Yes. And I like scoot it towards him, so now there's 2 gold sitting on the thing.
Still bring change.
God damn it. Okay, we'll see you soon. Turn around, look at Aribell, and just huffy walk upstairs.
Follow her up. He really doesn't understand or need money, I don't think.
I know, but I just want him to make sure that he's okay if we're not here.
He was here before we were.
True. But like, so I feel bad because we're like kind of a big deal, blah blah blah. And then like he has to deal with that because of it, and he was here before us and didn't necessarily want the kind of a big dealage. So I just
I mean, he's got his separate entrance. I would imagine not everybody, I mean, he takes them out and sells them to people that can afford them and gives them to people who can't. I mean, I think probably to some of the people in this town, he's more of a big deal than we are.
That's true. That's true. Thank you for reminding me of that. Okay, great. Okay, I'm much better now.
We're doing the flashy things, and he's doing the things that every person can see.
That is true. We like that. It's
Yes.
very good.
Are you okay?
Yeah, Zek will be fine.
No, I'm asking if you're okay.
Oh, I'll be fine.
Sorry, it's been a weird couple days.
It has been. Hasn't it? It'll be fine. It will be fine.
Everything will be fine.
Yep.
All fine here.
All fine here. We're good.
Go unaddle some brains or something.
Unaddle some brain like my own?
No, I'm Ballinamard.
Oh, yes. Let's go fix some memories. I am panicked about this. There is just too many moving parts.
Worried
to
about
make
the
me
and I've never done anything like this, sorry.
I know. But we're here for you. Absolutely. You're gonna do great. We need to figure out, do we take the orcs together and like get them to the orc armory? And then just do we take them all to one place? I don't
How many
see
orcs are
if-
there?
a lot, he said, and I wrote it down, but that's upstairs. Sir, how many orcs approximately are there?
Probably like 3 dozen total.
That's right.
So what if we told them that there was going to be like a guard meeting because we thought that there was some danger to the city, and like we brought them to the council hall, but when they opened the door to the council hall, it was a door to a mansion, but it looked like the council hall, and then they'd be in there and the spell wouldn't affect them.
Zori just blue screens. I mean, is that how that works?
I mean, they wouldn't be affected. They're not on the same plane. And Tasha can make the mansion look like anything. So if she made it look like the inside of the council hall, they'd open the door and walk into the council hall, and the town, we could have somebody in there giving them a briefing, and then somebody could do that while we're outside with everybody else.
DM,
Yes, ma'am.
when we have gone into the magic door in the past,
Mm-hmm.
Do you know it's a magic door? Can you tell it's a magic door?
If you will it visible when it's closed, it appears as a glowing doorway. But once opened, you just see inside like you would through any other doorway.
So if we put it exactly where we want it and pre-open it,
They would see whatever configuration you have the mansion set up to be.
let's bring that to everyone because that is a super fantastic idea. Comma. Also, semicolon. I know orcs are bad. No, they're bad. No, they have done naughty things. Townspeople don't know that they've been good for a while. Orcs don't know they've been good, so obviously they can be good. And now I have a dilemma.
Can't just murder the good orcs.
No, and that makes me upset because I don't know what to do. I mean, technically, are they kind of more? I mean, like, are kind of good, but like, maybe there's someone who've like killed and murdered people before, and it's not like I don't want to murder hobo a whole bunch of people, but I mean, ugh.
Maybe we can then take them somewhere else.
Strand them on a desert island. I mean, like, what are we doing? We have to talk to everybody because I don't know what to do about these.
But at least I don't want them to be freed at the same time as everyone else.
Correct. And I think that idea is the best idea you could have possibly had for this situation 100 times over. When we go to the council chambers, we will talk to the council people and see what they want to do. They might want to just kill them, but I think putting the orcs in a mansion would be so smart. Now, what about the orcs on farms that aren't soldiers? Jeff, do we know, are those people considered soldiers that are helping the farms and stuff? Or do we not know?
Why don't the two of you, either independently or one person can help the other and that person rolls with advantage, make a history check?
Oh, I think my history is crap. My history is a +2.
I got 6.
I will give you guidance. Do you remember, Aribell?
I vaguely do. I'm sure Trora can also help me do that. Well, advantage was helpful because otherwise it would have been a 1.
Oof.
19.
The first orc that you saw was a farmhand, was not a guard. Which raises the question, how many other orcs are there in Ballinamard who are doing things other than serving in the guard?
That was my question initially, not just soldiers. My question was orcs in general. Crap.
Didn't we see some orcs that were working at a farm?
Yeah, we
That's
already
what we
done
just
that.
said.
Oh,
That's what
sorry.
we were just rolling. Yeah.
You're sleeping anyway, so.
Yeah, sorry.
Annette or Tasha? I have a question.
For the DM?
For the GM, for Zori, and Trora all at once.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so if I know the orcs aren't supposed to be there and that they're not really part of Ballinamard, can I exclude them from my community spell?
Ooh.
Well,
They're not part of Ballinamard's community.
do you want to try for divine intervention?
I'm gonna try. Ooh, I guess. Can I? Has it not been? Do I have the same thing as the week anymore? Or is that gone with my new special relationship? 'Cause I don't actually have the spell, so.
I don't know. I mean,
You don't have divine intervention?
You can try to. It's not a spell. It's an ability.
Oh, an ability.
and-
I don't have the ability.
Yes, you do actually.
Oh, I do.
In Aecathan, paladins get it too. They just get it later.
Oh, okay. Well, 35 won't work either way, so. I mean, I guess I can try when I.
You hear a soft voice in your mind. Only those who belong to a community are considered part of a community.
Thank you. Sorry. It's like in my head now. It's so weird. She said only those who belong in the community are part of the community. So but to me that means it won't affect them. Maybe.
I think here's the deal. When we go to the council members, we're going to ask approximately how many orcs are there that are not soldiers, like maybe farmhands that they kind of know of. Hopefully it's going to be less than a dozen or less than 3 dozen. But FYI, if you taking and sequestering the soldiers, which is a super good idea, doesn't work, then the only ones that are going to die are going to be the farmhands and stuff. I mean,
we can do it, or I trust Torora that.
Oh no, Torora. I mean,
it won't affect them. Yeah.
I got Torora's back on this one. She got your back on this one. But
I don't think we need to do all that. I think they won't be affected.
If you with intent, not the orcs, not the orcs, not the orcs, they don't belong, but everybody else who belongs in this town.
So we're going.
Grant them all the things.
We're going by Sorting Hat rules.
Absolutely.
Something like that.
I mean, I don't know how else to do it. I just
Not Slytherin, eh?
That's funny. I don't know. That's really awesome that she's in your head. Although now I cannot be as inappropriate because she can hear through your ears, so that's bad.
You kind of always could, though.
Okay. Good, because I'm not sure I can always be in inappropriate. Inappropriate?
Appropriate?
Yeah, I can't be right.
I like uninappropriate, personally. It's very descriptive.
Squeeze Zori's hand.
Oh, right.
We're going to do this.
Just like the ribbity strips down the road, if I say I was accidentally drawing on the ribbity strips, you know what I'm talking about. I can't think of the right word, but boy, they sound correct. Ribbity strips.
The rumble strips?
Yeah, whatever those
slow
are
the
called.
wagons down when you're going over the bridges.
Mhm.
You are muted, but they are. I didn't know rumble. I couldn't remember it, so I told.
They are a little ribbity.
I told
Ribbity
Lesley.
strips.
Ribbity.
I like it.
It was kind of funny. Okay,
All right.
but
So we need to get some paladins, and we going back to the tower, right? And then we go to Ballinamard.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, guards tower.
Guards,
Ballinamard.
Tower, Ballinamard.
Not tower, Sanctum.
Sanctum. Yes, Guards, Sanctum, Ballinamard.
Oh, you know what we haven't done?
What?
Did we? Okay, please hold. My brain making sense.
Stop
Should-
making sense.
Should I reach out to Safrina with Obrus's greater sending and be like, "Hey, heard you were on your way. Where are you at now?"
You could.
That's legit.
Or maybe could you, because I think it's a less expensive spell for you.
Sure.
Zorith,
After we wake up Tasha.
make
What?
an Arcana check.
Shit.
Somebody wake up Hicks.
Maybe I don't want it. Well, I mean, it's not horrible. Arcana. 19.
A thought strikes you.
What kind of thought?
You don't know if the spell that Aribell is going to cast to affect the entire community would have any effect on someone whose memory was modified by an arcane modify memory spell.
But Safrina doesn't belong there.
Yeah, she's not part of the community.
She will be when she gets there.
But we're gonna do it before she gets there. That's the whole.
That was the whole trying to find out where she's at point.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want her to see that the whole town is still affected.
Right, because 5 years later, that would be like pretty awful. I mentioned that to Aribell, and she agrees with me that we're gonna try to find out where Safrina is, and maybe if we can waylay her, have her do an errand if she's too close.
It's still gonna be weird. I mean, everybody's still gonna be. Anyway.
I mean, I know, but it's all on her and her stupid religion-y people above her. I mean, it was a bad decision to allow it.
Would not have been my choice.
Are you still sleeping or are you downstairs?
I don't know.
I think we were gonna wake her up to send the message, right?
Yeah, we'll wake you up and bring you downstairs.
Okay. I'm up. Okay.
Okay, send the message for us. How you doing? Where you at?
Hi, Safrina. This is Tasha. We hear that you're headed towards Ballinamard. How far along are you?
Well, it's been a while.
That's all she says? Oh, I
No.
was like...
I should be leaving Darkcoast Keep in the morning. I expect to be in Ballinamard in 2 days.
Ooh. She expects to be in Ballinamard in 2 days.
That's fine. We'll be there tonight, right?
Oh,
Yes.
we will, but are we going to have everything in place?
Tomorrow, I would think.
I know, it's a little close.
You said she gave you attitude? Because we haven't contacted her in 5 years. See, this is not going to go well.
I didn't say that.
No, it sounded to you, right? That she gave you some attitude. Good to hear from you, whatever she said. Right?
I mean, she's just snarky.
I mean, who knows what her memory is?
Right.
I mean, maybe they told her we sat by her side and nursed her back to health for 5.
She's never nice. I don't know why you would think she'd be nice now.
Okay, that's true. Okay. Do we need her to do something and make it 3 days, or is 2 days we just cutting it close and letting it
I
go?
think it'll be fine. I think
It'll be
it's
fine.
Okay, all right. Groovy.
Is it noon?
It certainly can be.
Make it noon.
Okay. Athgar has returned. Bo gets up when he hears more people talking. And I assume somebody wakes Glenn up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hello.
Wake everybody up. We tell everybody what Zafrina said. So that'll be interesting.
Well, I would think that it's been a while indicates that for her it has been years.
Yeah, I know. That's
There's a knock at the door,
I go answer the door.
and you see Sir Marlene and Sir Spikespire standing there. Sir Marlene says, "Reporting as ordered, ma'am."
Please come in.
Thank you.
In the time before noon, we all would have gotten our things together and gotten dressed.
Sure, yeah.
Aribell's back in her armor.
The thing.
And
Plenty of
so-
time to do that.
Yeah.
I put on my traveling gear.
yeah. So who are they supposed to report to?
Aribell.
Well, we were supposed to take him back to the tower, right? I mean, the Sanctum.
You're supposed to deliver them to Ballinamard.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So we've got to take them to the Sanctum with us.
Right.
Because we got to go get the people that we're taking to the Sanctum to help tend to the. Or is that just? It's not just them, right?
No, well, there's gonna be another 24 people going,
But we all
Right.
kind of gotta.
and
Son of a biscuit.
you haven't really figured out how that's gonna work.
I just. Son of a biscuit. All right, I'm gonna have to burn all my spells.
So, Athgar can also cast teleport.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. We'll
Correct.
just burn all our
And
spells, and we'll
we
take.
have
groups of
Vines is
7.
going with us, right?
If
Can he-
he was up to it, but he cannot teleport.
He can't do the tree thing.
I don't know.
Oh, good point. I love the tree thing.
Let me look.
I love the tree thing.
Who doesn't love a tree thing? If you don't love a tree thing, you need to get out.
Spells. No, but he can wind walk.
Mm,
All right, so we have 24 plus these two guys plus the 1, 2,
plus
3,
us, right?
6 of us, right? So 32.
Yep. He can take himself and 10 other people with him to wind walk.
I would rather us get there all the same time, all like, within, because wind walking still takes like half the time, isn't it?
Oh, a fraction of the time. I mean, regular movement speed is 30. With wind walk, it's 300. So take
Yeah.
the normal duration and divide it by 10.
So I mean, well, how many people can you do in a normal teleport? 8.
8 total.
So it would take 4 spells,
Mm-hmm. So 2, 2.
2 from each of you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to go though?
Yes.
So you'd have to teleport, circle back, and then teleport
Yes.
instead of using 3 teleports, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Well, I mean, you could use 3 teleports, but
We
it
don't
makes
know.
more sense to use the circle.
Right.
We'll have to ask Askar, but I think that's probably.
Unless
the-
there's anybody else in the group that's going.
has been
Like-
to Ballinamard. But see, the problem is we want
Oh,
them
we
to
have
be
to be
somewhere
there,
very,
right.
very specific. Because I think I'm just going to take everybody. I think we should just take everybody into the council chambers. Are the council chambers big enough?
Yes.
4. Oh yeah, because that's probably just like a town council city thing.
Exactly.
Big
There's
building. Okay.
there's a room that they use for town meetings that can house 100.
And we've been in that room.
Yes.
Okay. That's where I was thinking that we could take the people, because we don't necessarily want just all of us showing up on the streets, because we already know people look at us strange anyway.
Right.
So we'll wait for Athgar to get here, and then we'll all go to the
He's here.
Sanctum. Oh,
Yeah, he's here.
sorry, I've been doing things. Are we good to go then? Are we ready to go to the Sanctum?
You can't do. You need to learn Arcane Gate, right?
Me?
Oh no, you have to be able to see those. Never mind. What was it that Mother Tassa was using?
Gate.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but
high level.
Oh, but that
Gate-
goes to a different plane.
Gate
Oh.
goes to another plane. The reason she was able to use it was because she was going from
The
Aecathan
plane.
proper to the plane that the mansion's on.
Right.
Yeah. Mm. It's still actually kind of cool. Okay.
right.
All right. Well,
You each can cast teleport twice, though, right?
Yes.
yeah, we can cast it more than twice, I think.
I
Hold on.
cast it 3 times.
Well, aren't you fancy?
He is.
Let me look. I hope I can.
If you can cast 8th level spells, you can cast it twice.
Did I sleep? Let's see.
Yeah, everybody slept.
Did I clear out my things? I did not clear out my slots. Dirty. Okay, take long rest, confirm, done. And so we just go all the way to the end, right? Hold on, sorry. Why is it not on my 8th level?
Oh, because it, for whatever reason, it just doesn't show up there, but you can use a higher level spell slot for it.
Okay, so
It
that's
just doesn't.
1,
It doesn't give you any extra bonuses for casting
2,
it at.
Which is why I don't think it shows up higher, right? 'Cause
Right.
it's do
3.
it.
Right.
Wait. Where is teleport?
7th level.
So 7th level 1, 8th level 2. I can only do it twice.
Yeah.
You said 3 times.
I can do it 3 times
How do you get 3 times, you bitch?
because
He's higher level.
Athgar can cast 9th level spells. Well, Athgar can cast spells at 9th level. He doesn't know any 9th level spells, but he has access to the slots.
'Cause he's higher level. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe after we save a whole town, we'll go up in level or something.
Oh, jeez Louise.
But then he'll go up the same level. When he was out doing... never mind.
Knock him unconscious so he doesn't level.
Right?
Let it go.
You could always just send him home.
No. Gwen would be sad.
That's true.
That is really funny. You're like, let me think about it.
So I can only do it twice. I can teleport, circle. In
A
fact,
couple more times, yeah.
teleportation,
But we only need it
circle.
once. We need 2 teleports and 1 teleport circle.
You can circle back to the sanctum, pick them up, and go back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, one of us will have to cast the circle to get from here to the sanctum.
Right.
But
But you guys can take the same circle back together to the sanctum. You don't have to each cast it.
oh, that's very true. Yeah, okay, so one of us will cast it to get to the sanctum, and then one of us will cast it to get back from Ballinamard
Okay.
the first time.
Okay, I'll go first. I know it sounds stupid for us to be discussing how to do this, but sometimes it's hard to get that all figured out. Okay. I will circle first.
Okay.
We are ready.
All right. Everyone's standing at the edge of the circle.
I do it. I give it a little flourish. And I snap it together.
All right. The pillar of light appears. Athgar says, "Move quickly."
All right. I forgot to tell everybody.
And the 2 paladins kind of exchange worried glances, but they sort of take a deep breath and dash in. And there's the feeling of implosion and expansion, and you find yourselves standing in the basement of the Citadel of Light. I think.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying
Oh.
that I think... Nope. No. With permanent circles, you don't even have to roll.
Oh,
No. Because it's a sure thing.
Yeah.
There's no wibbly wobblies about it.
Right.
It's a sure
Yep.
thing.
Okay.
thought you
So-
were trying to remember if that's where it was.
Oh, no. I remember that's where it was.
Jeff was rolling to see where it was.
Alright. So, you're back on the Sanctum.
Who was arranging everyone for us? Father Dilbus?
You really don't know.
Okay.
The High Curate agreed and said it would be done. But who
Right.
particularly is responsible, that was never made clear.
Let's go up and maybe they're here waiting for us.
And find the High Curate. Or not. I mean, like, I don't know. Who was there with us when we talked to the High Curate? It was,
The head of the Teroran Temple.
oh.
Or no, it was Sir Arilo.
I thought so. It was Sir Arilo.
Yeah, it was Sir Arilo.
So we can actually try to find Sir Arilo because
Yeah. Unless, like I said, they're already assembled or something.
right.
Did you tell them what time you would be coming?
I thought they told us what time they would be ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now we go.
As everyone comes out of the Citadel, I would like everyone to make a perception check.
Mm-hmm. 27.
22. I rolled low.
I tip.
For Gwen. 16 for Bo.
I trip over my own feet. I rolled a 1.
Oh.
But what was it?
Perception.
7.
It's a 1.
I know.
And Athgar got a 19. So, yeah, Zorith hears a noise from inside the Citadel and whips around to see what the noise is. Everyone else, walking out, is greeted by a sort of loose, meandering group of robed and armored individuals, all kind of milling around outside the temple to Terora.
Mm. Wow.
And anybody who got a 20 or higher is able to pick out the figure of Father Dilbus, dressed in traveling gear.
Ooh.
Oh, he's coming with us. He's adorable.
He is.
I wonder if that was extra. If we have our little action figure of Father Delbus, I wonder if his travel clothes are extra. I can see him as like a little action
Cute
figure.
boy.
Never mind. It's okay.
He is walking around with what appears to be a piece of parchment tacked to a wooden board, and he has a charcoal pencil in his hand, and he's seems to be taking roll, essentially,
Smart.
making sure that everybody's there.
Very smart.
So he doesn't appear to see you. He too rolled a 1.
Look around at the group of people they've assembled.
There are both clerics and paladins from all 4 temples.
Are there more people there than we thought?
No, there are 24.
Okay.
Yes, we'll let Vines get better now, and then if we want him to go with us on our next adventure, he doesn't need to go back to Ballinamard, though.
Unless he wants to.
Right. Should I run upstairs and ask him?
I think he's at the tower, and I
Oh,
don't
he
think
is.
we have any more spots.
No,
he
we
is
don't.
at the tower.
And I did talk to him. I was upstairs. My information is upstairs, so I don't quite know. I don't remember exactly what he said. Eventually, he said, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, if we needed him, right, he would come, but I think we're okay with this group.
Yep.
Okay.
So, do you approach?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't want to interrupt, but waiting for an opportune moment.
Well, everybody's just standing around talking, and Father Dilbus is just sort of wandering through the crowd, looking up at faces and checking off boxes on this piece of parchment.
Does everyone appear to be dressed appropriately for the weather?
Yes.
Good.
Although no one's wearing their coats, they're all carrying them.
Fair.
Because, it's 70 degrees here.
I mean, right? It's what it is. And the people that we also. Oh.
What?
Crap. We should have bought the 2 guards some winter clothes.
I think we told them to go get them.
Does the Sahara town have winter clothes?
Neither of them are originally from Thunder's Edge. They were
Maybe
sent
they-
there to serve, so they both have
Winter clothes.
at least thick woolen travel cloaks.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's probably what they wore because it was cold when they went there.
Yeah.
Right.
At least for the first leg of their journey, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody's ready.
So then we go up to Father Dilbus.
Everyone present?
Just a moment. Oh, hello.
You taking attendance takes me back.
I'm making certain that everyone is here, yes. And I do believe everyone is. So, ladies and gentlemen, if I may have your attention, please. Yes, tell the ones in the back we're going. All right. I'm sure that you all know the 4, or at least have heard of them. They will be transporting us to Ballinamard. So, be quiet, listen carefully, and follow their instructions. Aribell?
We will need you to divide into groups of 8,
7.
7. Oh, it is going to take one more then.
Father Dilbus.
No, we didn't count us in the 32 divided by 4, but you guys have to go more than once, so it's going to take 5 trips.
Oh, that's why I asked. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's good that Athgar can cast it 3 times then,
Yes.
because he'll be doing the last trip by himself.
Yes.
Okay, right. Okay, good.
Okay. Into groups of 7. Thank you. We will be transporting there in groups. Zorith and Athgar, they will be your group leader, and will take care of the transport.
And
You
then
have
you see
teleport.
you see Athgar kind of go, "Oh, and he begins humming a familiar tune under his breath.
Oh.
They are now expecting us.
Oh, okay.
So
I figured I should let Fen know we were coming and make certain that the council chambers were empty. Fortunately, it sounds like they already were.
So Athgar will take the first group of you, and Zori will take us. That way, you all aren't arriving in an unfamiliar place by yourselves.
All right.
Yes, it
I
is.
shall wait to go with the last group. So we'll send everyone else.
And so a group of seven... Well, a group of seven steps over to Athgar,
Mm-hmm.
but Zorith, your group, it's going to be you, Aribell, Gwen, Tasha, and Bo, which means you could take
Yeah.
3 more people.
Right. So 7, 28. Crap, it's still gonna be off. Well, I grabbed 2 people, I guess.
I can wait and go with one of the later groups.
It doesn't matter.
Actually, with you being able to take 3 with you this first trip, it just works out. Because
Wait,
that
I
leaves
thought-
that leaves 14.
Because I had counted you with us, but you're taking another group, so.
Because
I can only take 2.
Take 2 what?
I can only take 2.
You've got
So there's 6 of
you-
us.
Hold
me.
on. You, Tasha, Gwen, Aribell, and Bo.
And the 2 paladins.
Oh, and the 2 paladins. Crap. Okay. Yep.
We're adding 1.
Yep.
We can add
okay.
1 to replace the Athgar spot.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
take 1 person. I'll take 1 person.
Okay.
Hey, you, come here. And I,
And whoosh.
yeah, we go.
All right. Go ahead and roll a percentile.
Percentile done. Yuck, gross. 52.
Oh yeah. There's simultaneous pops, and both groups are standing in the council chambers in Ballinamard.
Hey, this is where we'll be coming with our next group. Please fill in all the other places that are. Oh wait, this is just us. Never mind.
Yeah. Well, you'll want them to get out of the way because this is where you'll be appearing again.
I know, but this is us, so our people already know that. Oh,
Right.
I'll tell the little person.
And Athgar explains that they should go ahead and move into the seats in the back
Oh, very smart.
and have a seat and rest, and we'll be back shortly.
Because we're gonna have to have like an actual talk about what we're doing, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's going to be a come to Terrora talk.
It's gonna suck because it's gonna be weird. Okay, so me circle, him circle. Oh no, that
Well,
was
so I will do the circle this
circle.
time.
yeah, me circle. Then I teleported. Sorry,
Right.
hold on. And he's gonna need to circle. Okay.
All right. Where's the... Okay, so I'm casting teleportation circle. I have cast teleport. Okay. All right, so Zorith and I arrive back in the in the basement of the Citadel of Light, make our way back outside.
You know, sometimes I really take for granted how we easily can do that because, dang, I would hate to have to travel back and forth.
Yes. I imagine you had to earlier.
We have seen many of the countryside, my lad. But I'm kind of glad we did. The forest was pretty fucking cool. Anyhow, I slap him on the back. Let's go upstairs.
All right. So we go up, we get the next group. Or the next two groups.
Yep. Give me 7, you 7.
Yep. Which leaves, what, 2? Father Dilbus and one person?
I think so.
Yep. Athgar says, I will return momentarily for you.
Be right back.
And we cast teleport again. Go ahead and roll percentile again.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting good at this. 97.
Don't jinx it.
I got a 60.
Yep. Poof. Back in the council chambers. And then Athgar immediately begins drawing out the circle.
I start telling the kids like where to go, sit down, do all the things.
Right.
Send a message to Father Dilbus and the other student to meet them in the circle room instead of making Athgar run all the way back out there.
He's young, he can do it.
No, okay. And so Athgar vanishes, and as he will no doubt tell you when he gets back, he is headed up out of the Citadel when the doors open, and Father Dilbus and a young cleric come walking down. And he tells them to hang on.
Did not do well. Jinxed yourself.
You make me have to come hunt you down and my mentor down. It's going to be worse. What did you do?
I hope he's a potted plant.
No, Athgar doesn't have to worry about that. Because these are bard spells. But he does not reappear.
Him and them, or just him?
Him and them. You wait, and a couple minutes go by, and
Something's wrong.
Ask,
You send a sending, Tasha.
yeah.
Who am I talking to?
Athgar.
Athgar. What's your E ETA?
I'm guessing about 20 minutes we can see the city.
Uh-oh. Sounds like they were a little off, but they should be here in about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I walked to the door.
He landed about 15 minutes outside Ballinamard, and then
I
another
walked to the
5 to
door.
get from the gates.
We don't want them being no. So I say to him, hold on, I'll be right there.
I'm going with you, if that's okay. Or are you teleporting?
No, I have to take the rug.
I'll go with you on the rug.
Okay. So we get on the rug outside, like I step right outside the thing. Is there, I look before I step outside the thing. Other people outside?
Mhm. Yeah. And people passing by on the road, there's a, Group of guards walking by, a couple orcs.
All right, so we're gonna walk to a place that doesn't have anybody around us, like near the wall or something.
Okay.
It's her and I.
Make a perception check. Or actually, no, make
Both
a
of
stealth.
us?
Make a stealth check.
I mean, we're not stealthily going. We're just.
Well, but you are trying to get out of eyesight.
I can make it so that she and I are both stealthy.
Right. Yes.
I will just use my Gloomstalker stuff.
Okay. Can you affect other people with that?
Yeah, I will just hold on. What is the
Are you thinking of Pass Without Trace?
I'm looking at the wrong character. That's why I'm like, God, why is it not right here?
Bo,
That
what the
would be
hell? Why
fine.
don't you have the things I need?
It should be right here. Let's see. I will just use a spell.
Okay.
And I'll cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay.
And that will include her.
Okay. Is that okay, sir?
That gives you a +10 bonus to stealth checks.
I'm
so
at
you
24
still have to
then.
roll
I
stealth.
rolled a 14.
Okay.
Okay.
No, wait. Stealth. Hold on. Plus stealth. Plus stealth.
Mm-hmm.
14 plus 9 is 25 plus 10,
23.
35. Oh, 23.
Yep.
33 then.
Okay.
I rolled, what is it, a plus?
10.
That'd be a 38.
Okay. Yep. You cast it just as you turn a corner, and pretty much no one notices you anymore.
So we're going to walk to a spot that's like near like the wall or something. Just like us in the wall.
Well, you're kind of in the middle of town.
Okay, so we can walk right
Yeah.
to a spot,
Yeah.
maybe down by the wolves,
Mm-hmm.
and like, you know, to a spot that's kind of not. The problem is I can't see when we pull up the foundry. I don't get a good view of things, so I can't actually see. But that's okay. I will grab the book.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you could look it up in the atlas.
I will grab the atlas. Please hold. And I will tell you where I want to be. Because we're going to need to be back here also. Athgar can... what is this place called? Ballinamard.
Mm-hmm.
Athgar can make us invisible, right? Or just a fool?
Uh,
I can too.
All
well,
of us?
the Pass Without Trace will probably work.
Okay, but okay. All right, so down by, let's see.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're only a couple blocks from the edge of town.
Right.
You're closer than I thought.
So we just kind of want to sneak out of town.
Okay.
And then when we come back in, I want us to go. Is 20 the wolves? I can't see what.
No,
that
that's
is.
the temple. That's the Teroran temple.
And is the Teroran temple south-facing entrance or north-facing entrance?
South-facing entrance.
Okay, well, there is, if you look at the 20 and then you go over to like the next intersection
Mm-hmm.
to your right east, there's kind of like an area where there isn't a whole lot of people.
Right.
Okay, that's where we're going to be landing. Right there
Okay. When you come back.
when I come back.
Okay.
So we're just gonna like kick it out of town, like we're walking around. Do, do, do,
Okay,
do,
well-
do.
You walk right past people who don't
See
seem
us.
to see you.
Right, I know. So when we get out of town at 16-ish, I flip open the carpet, we hop on, and we go high-ish, so that if you're not really looking for us on the road, like, you can't really see us.
Okay.
We're gonna go high-ish.
Then go ahead. Both of you make a perception check.
All right, I'm gonna have her laying down looking.
$18.
I'm gonna. Oh, sorry. 14. What is it? Perception?
Yeah.
14, 6, dirty 20.
Okay. Gwen, you don't spot them. Zorith, you happen to look over the edge of the carpet and see them.
Okay.
You
I'm gonna go
almost
down.
flew over them.
Yeah, I would have come back, obviously. I bloop down to them. Hello. Need a lift? I've always wanted to say that.
Father Dilbus is a little surprised, and Athgar seemed to spot you coming down.
They also have a acolyte, right?
Yeah.
Hey. We'll be riding this into town. We'll be kind of high. Hold on.
It's fine. Zorith is an old hand at this.
Hey, thanks. So now, do we... The Pass Without Trace, when she cast it, I had my carpet out.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean it is affected still?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, and the people now in her little area are still affected by it, right?
Yes. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you.
Yes. I choose them.
Okay.
All right. We are going to go up high, go back, cross my fingers, go down right at that intersection.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Nobody seems to notice.
Okay. And then we're going to walk back up to the, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. I don't be suspicious. Don't be. We're just going to walk on up. I will show you that meme later, Tasha, who gave me the feisty face. I will show you. Okay.
We can go on together with suspicious
Suspicious
minds.
minds. Suspicious minds. Don't give me an opportunity or a microphone. I'll keep going. Okay. So we are now all at the place we were supposed to be.
Correct.
Oh, we have to like open the door and come in and stuff.
Yep.
Are the council members here?
Fen is.
So, and come with us. I don't want to do all this. We have to talk to you a little bit, but we should let everybody know what we're gonna do and then come talk to you.
All right. If that is what you want to do, that is fine with me. It's a lot of people. I'm grateful.
Where to? Right.
I would like to speak with you too. I do have a question or two.
Okay. Aribell? Someone who wants to speak to the masses? And I like tap, tap, tap for
That's
attention.
Father
Aribell.
Dilbus claps his hands again and gets everybody's attention.
What'd you say, Gwen?
I wanted to ask Father Dilbus a question before we get started.
Seems like an Aribell thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. So before we get back, while you guys were gone, she can be talking to Father
Okay.
Dilbus. I didn't mean to
That's okay.
time her.
Father Dilbus, what do they know?
They... Oh, wrong voice. Well, they've been told that
they will be coming here, and that the town has been traumatized, and that they will be healing and administering counseling and helping them cope with the trauma. Beyond that, we didn't explain. We simply told them that for reasons of safety and security, they would not be told the cause of the trauma.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to use the T word in here, but just... Okay. So we have the council members too, right?
You just have Fen.
Oh, okay. We'll need the mansion tonight for them all to sleep, right? If we're not going to do this till tomorrow. Can it hold that many people?
That's a good question.
Well, we have way more of the slaves than this, right? So it should be okay.
Oh yeah. It says it contains sufficient food to serve a 9-course banquet for up to 100 people.
Okay.
So yeah.
Right. Pasha, maybe you can set up a mansion kind of dormitory style-ish.
Yes.
Okay.
With lots of... So I set it up so that there's just one space for the kitchen, and the rest of it is all bedrooms.
Well, you could actually set it up. I'm thinking probably the easiest is just reconfigure the second floor.
Okay,
So the second floor is just one big room with cots.
with cots. Yeah. Okay, I do that.
But still bathrooms.
Well,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, like some rooms, right? Like
Right.
Yeah.
rooms with a couple sets of bunk beds, and that way they have some privacy.
Yeah, you can do that too.
It's not that 24. You put 4 in a room, that's only 6 rooms, or 8 in a
Okay.
room, 3 rooms. Something like that. If Father Dilbus's own.
Well, Father
Let's do-
Dilbus could sleep in one of the extra rooms up on the 3rd floor.
Let's do
Yes.
4 to a room. That's more than that is kind of...
4 to a room is good.
And, you know, a couple people could sleep in the living room too, on the couches.
We got plenty of room.
Okay. So it's only mid-after. Well, it's a little later in Ballinamard, right? So it's
It's a couple hours later in Ballinamard.
okay. Oh. All right, now Zori brings everybody to attention.
That's you, Zuri.
Get on it, Aribell.
Thinking. Was not prepared for the public speaking of tonight.
I look at her and I say, get used to it.
As you know from being at the Sanctum, we have a lot of people to help in Ballinamard, and we are thankful that you are all here with us to do that. Tomorrow, we will go about having the townspeople gather by their clan. It's clan here, right? Clan, and we will divide you up into groups to be with them. The people here have been affected in terrible ways, and when we cast the spells to restore them, they will all be impacted by terrible memories and trauma. And it will take all of us to help them get past that. All of your training will be needed. There will be fear, sadness, relief, a whole range of emotions that you could expect after being freed from a horrible place.
Anger.
Anger. Tonight, You will be provided very comfortable quarters, food, a chance to pray and meditate. We will have a good meal in the morning to fortify us for what is to come.
I kind of lean into Aribell and I say, you can ask any one of us questions. We will do our best to answer them.
Does anyone have any questions? All the hands.
Father Dilbus kind of looks around, and there's a few people just kind of...
They know what it is that they need to do. There may be questions tomorrow once they begin, and we will be on hand to help you if you have, say, situations that you are uncertain how to best proceed. I will be willing to help. You can come to Aribell. We're all in this together, even though we will be working in separate groups.
Just as a warning, there will potentially be visually sighting orcs. Does anybody freak out?
There's some...
They are
This is part
serving the town. So you need not be cautious, but you should not be afraid.
They have turned from their draconic masters, and they consider this their home. So do not be surprised if they offer to assist you. Treat them as you would any other stranger offering assistance. Be gracious and gently refuse.
as well as some of the Ballinamard townspeople may not be happy to see the orcs. So, and then I just kind of peter off, hoping someone will else fill the rest in there.
We'll do our best tomorrow to keep the peace while people are recovering. But for now, Tasha is going to provide us a safe and comfortable place to spend the evening. The beds are much more comfortable than at the Sanctum. She winks at Father Dilbus.
We will be very grateful, won't we?
And there's some nods and a few wry smiles.
I know it seems odd to enjoy yourself this evening with what's ahead, but I think spending time with your friends in reflection, getting a good night's rest will prepare us in the best way for what is to come.
And take this opportunity to get to know some of your companions who may be from sister temples. Perhaps you have not had opportunity to speak or spend time together before. This would be a perfect opportunity, since you will be working shoulder to shoulder for some time to come.
You will be staying in a magical construct. If you haven't done that before, if there's anything that you're in need of, there are assistants that will be happy to bring you food or drink.
Yes, they appear as birds, so do not be surprised. They will not attack you. they will actually serve you. You have but to ask for something.
We will take you inside, we'll show you around, and then leave you to have a pleasant evening. We'll be in and around the mansion, so if you need anything, just find any of us. Look to Tasha to cast her mention. You're muted.
I cast the mansion.
Okay.
And I usher everyone in. I assign the bedrooms. And I make sure that Father Dilbus knows that he has his own room on the 3rd floor.
Thank you, that's very kind. I would be happy to stay with the others. You needn't sacrifice
Nonsense.
someplace special.
It's no sacrifice. You deserve a good night's rest.
Well, my bones thank you.
And they might feel more comfortable being able to share any concerns or fear with each other instead of in front of you.
Well, I would hope that they would not hesitate to confide in me, but I suspect you may be right.
And I prepare lots and lots of food and good drink. There's let's see. There's lots of grilled vegetables and grilled meat and an assortment of potatoes, because everyone should have their favorite kind of potato, and rolls and ale and mead and wine and tea and water. And I say, please help yourself. There's always more.
We are going to go talk to the high member of the council somewhere outside the mansion in the room.
Okay.
Okay. I guess I'll just help people get settled in.
You can come with us. I mean, like, we're all going
Okay.
if you want.
I will accompany you.
Yeah, it's just we as a group need to figure out what we are going to do, because we have orc questions and
Right.
Fen's got some questions, and
Yep.
so we meet with Fen.
In the council chamber, Fen has been just kicked back on a chair, kind of head down, just kind of dozing a little.
Hey, we're back.
Oh,
No,
Fen.
good. Please, sit down. Everyone is taken care of?
Yes.
On behalf of the entire city, let me officially say thank you for bringing so many to help my people.
It
Now,
seemed the least we could do.
if I may, I did have a couple questions. One rather large question in particular. You are proposing to start removing the mind alterations. I understand that this will take some time.
That's changed.
Changed how?
We now have the means to produce the spell on a mass scale, and we can free everyone at the same time.
Which is why so here's what we were thinking. Apparently we didn't really talk this through.
So we brought the others to help. They're all from the Sanctum, so they're all trained to heal and to comfort so that we can be on hand to help people process this.
Can your town separate into clans and get all the information from a clan leader all at the same time?
Yes.
Okay.
Every clan has its own hall.
Big enough for everyone?
Yes.
Well, that's what we're going to
It may be a
require.
little crowded for a couple of the clans, but they can fit everybody in.
Can we have them gathered together by tomorrow?
Yes. We will begin to send out messengers and have runners go to everyone. What time?
I don't know.
I would say earlier in the day so that people have time to process before bed.
So, yes. We are going to do it all at once. Everybody's going to be confused. And then we're going to need the clan leaders to explain that. I mean, you've felt it.
Yes.
You know what's going to happen to them, everyone en masse. We brought as many people as we can, but there's just kind of no other easy way to do it unless it's en masse. So Aribell fortunately has the ability to help us.
Hold on. For the mass, does that mean that the orcs are going to wake up too?
We don't believe so. We believe that because they don't belong here, the spell is to affect your community, and they don't belong as part of your community.
Well, they didn't, but they have been for many weeks. Does that change them? Does that make them count as community?
Not in.
That I don't.
I don't believe so. We have thought of a contingency for that. And that is when all the clans are gathering that we have, because the orcs don't really belong to the clans, that we have them gather here. But instead of here, we put them inside one of the magical mansions, but make it look like this. So when they walk in, they think they're in here. And then they would be definitely excluded from the spell.
Then that would work for certain.
Yes.
How many orcs live outside the city that are not soldiers? Do you know the approximate amount?
Probably no more than a dozen and a half, maybe 2 dozen that are not part of the guard. Most of them are in the guard. There are probably 2 dozen, maybe a little more.
The farmers are part of your clans, right?
Yes.
So when you send the message, it can say meet with your clan, right? The bear clan, the wolf clan, orc clan is going to meet here.
That may cause a little grumbling and confusion because they believe they belong to one of the city clans now.
I guess the big major question is, what do you want to happen to the orcs when this is all over?
Are you asking me personally or as the council speaker?
Okay, so
As the council speaker.
we're going to say as the council speaker, and you should also probably talk to your fellow council members to get a wider spread of how they wanted to affect their clans and your city in the future. We have all our own opinions. I mean, the orcs, without knowing, have been helping. When they change back, will they be upset? Will they be confused? Will they be wanting to pick up a axe? Or will they just be like, oh, I was helping, I'm gonna help some more?
Well, we don't want to change them back, though.
Right.
If your plan works, the rest of the city will come back to its right minds, but the
Yes.
orcs will still believe that they are peaceful and part of the community and wanting to, to work and to live here.
And I don't know how the town will feel about that.
It's also taking a chance in that if for some reason that were ever to change, you would be left to figure out how to deal with that until help could come to help to assist you. So,
And also, once we get everybody's memories back and things back in order, you shall have, hopefully, travelers coming in and out, and explaining orcs is going to be real difficult. Yeah.
Could we send them somewhere else? Like, that they've been ordered to guard somewhere else?
I don't know.
They work for the town. You should, as the town council, be able to.
Well, some of them do, but not all of them. Some of them work for the local businesses. There are a couple who go out on the fishing boats. There are some who work on the farms. And those are not employed by the city itself, but by individual businesses and landowners.
That all came after we found out that, after you all realized that the orcs in your area were cooperating. I like that word so much better.
yes.
I don't know how this. I don't know how the people will respond, because I remember them attacking originally, and I remember them killing and burning. And
Your people will remember too.
yes, that is what I am saying. But then I also remember them with the changed attitudes and working very hard to be part of the city and protect its people and do the business. I will admit I still get the shivers on my neck every time I walk past one. But they are polite in their way, and they're doing their jobs. And they are formidable fighters. It would be useful, especially with us having lost so many of the people who used to live here. It would be useful to have proficient fighters should another attack come.
But if they're the ones that are attacking, then it would be at a severe disadvantage.
I wonder what would happen if other orcs attacked again. Would our orcs fight them to protect the city? We don't know.
It's a big mess.
You could also wait and talk with them.
What if
We have ways of figuring out what their intentions might be.
Does there seem to be any sort of hierarchy or leadership within them?
No.
What if after we take care of the town, we bring one of the orcs out and unmodify him and see what happens? If we have just one, we could maybe talk to them. I mean, like you said, you have memories of them attacking, but also of them helping. They'll have the same. I mean, on one of our very first things that the four did together, we stopped a bandit camp, and we were able to rehabilitate some of them. They're now soldiers in the Aecathan army because they had a chance.
She is technically a half-orc, but
She is indeed a
Well, I
half
mean,
orc.
but they were bandits and criminals.
right, exactly.
That is true.
That is true.
There was, I think, 3 or 4 of them.
Well, but if I may say, that is not exactly the same situation.
I know.
They are not racially predisposed to evil. It was a choice. For orcs, it's all they've ever known.
Until now. They've had
But-
months of not knowing that.
Yeah, you see that they are not.
But can mere months change a lifetime of conditioning?
I don't know.
They've been brainwashed. They haven't made this choice freely.
True.
I would like to give them an opportunity to do something different. And I think we should. But I think we have to be prepared that they won't understand the choice.
That's why I don't think we should enthrall all of them at once. That's too many for us to handle, especially an angry orc who's going to go through all of the same emotions that not we, but the town has. We need to see what that happens.
Yeah, I agree.
So now how do we separate?
Are there any farms that have just 1 or 2 orc workers?
There are only 3 major farms, and only one has orc worker.
That one that we
And-
saw on the south
And
side.
just
okay.
one.
Oh, so all the rest are in town.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
sometimes. As I say, there are 3, maybe 4 that work on fishing boats.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard that. I remember that.
Maybe we can go out and visit the farming orc tonight and see.
I think that would be smart.
while you fill in the rest of the council. Go from there.
And I am technically not the leader of one of the clans. Where could I be of the most help?
Maybe, I don't know. This is the
lot.
biggest undertaking that any group of people have done to try to help a group of 5,000 plus people all at once experience a traumatic event and then help patch them up from that. This has never been done. This is ludicrous. Should not be done. Has to be done.
Perhaps I could be the one to summon all of the orcs into the mansion that looks like the council house.
You think?
That would make sense.
Yeah.
I would hope that they would understand that summons from the speaker of the council would be pretty important, and they would respond and they would show up.
That seems reasonable.
Then why don't you let me do that? I will send out messengers with that information, and I will go and speak to the guardhouses myself.
Sounds good. We'll head to the farm, and then we'll be back here, and in the morning we'll put this into motion.
Excellent. All right, I will go speak with the other council members and make sure that they know what their jobs are in the morning. And then I will go and speak to some orcs.
You want someone with you to do that?
Not necessary.
Okay.
Everyone knows Fen.
Okay.
And he turns and kind of squares his shoulders and shakes his head a little and walks out the door.
Is the council going to meet tonight to talk about things? Do we need to? Hey, and I follow after him.
Okay.
Do we need to tell the council? Are you going to tell the council? Or?
No, I am going to see them first.
Okay.
I will speak with each one of them individually.
Right. Okay. Sorry, didn't know. Then run back.
Okay. And as Fen walks out of the council chambers and the rest of you help continue to figure out what you're going to do next, that's where we'll stop. For this episode, we will pick this back up next time.
Ooh.
Boy, it just keeps getting more complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Can't be easy.
Who came up with this stuff anyway?
I don't know. I think he should be fired. So, yeah, we will continue this next time. Want to say thank you very much for your attention. Best compliment you could ever give us. And we hope that you will let us welcome you back next time, once again, to the lands of Aecathan. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Mate.